What is going on YouTube? This is Jim back with another video, and today I want to give you guys my review of Smash Brothers Ultimate. Now, Nintendo has made a lot of Smash games, but none quite like this. And this is a culmination of all of those Smash games together, not just in terms of the fact that every character ever is in the game, plus a slew of new ones. Not because every map ever is carried over, plus a slew of new ones, or even the assist trophies, or even the way the game is played. It really is just a celebration of everything Nintendo. If there was a game called Nintendo The Game, this would be it. You have references from the classic games like Urban Champion and Joust. You have nods to more recent titles like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario Odyssey, and pretty much everything in between. And it's so exciting as a lifelong gamer, as a lifelong Nintendo fan, to really see a game embrace Nintendo's rich culture in such a glorious way. Now, I know you could probably argue that for the last few Smash games because they have done a very good job of bringing together all the Nintendo IP, plus reaching out across the line, getting characters like Solid Snake and Pac-Man and other characters into their environment and interact with lovable characters like Yoshi or Mario or Kirby, but not in a way that was presented like this package here. And it absolutely blows my mind just how dense this game really is. From all the different soundtracks to all the different stages to all the different characters, it really is somewhat overwhelming, but in a really good way. Now, the combat is what the combat has always been. Fun, frantic, and amazing. And I love it. They've made some tweaks to all the different characters. Minor things. Nothing really revolutionary or breaking, but they didn't need to. My personal favorite character, for example, Bowser, can now control the direction of his fire as high as 45 degrees above or below him. And that doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but let me tell you, it opens up a slew of new combos and a slew of new opening and engagement opportunities that didn't exist before with him, and I love it for that. And I'm sure that everybody else's favorite characters have gotten a little tweak here and there to make them even more accessible and even more fun, to allow them to use their abilities in different situations and to really push the combat of the game, and I love it for that. Now, there's been some controversy in terms of how the characters are unlocked, and it does take a while. That is frustrating. I don't like that I have to wait a while to get some of my favorite characters back. Now, I'm a Bowser guy, and I got him on my third unlock, which was awesome. But I haven't gotten Solid Snake yet, and I'd love to play with him. Some of the newer characters, like Simon Belmont, I just recently unlocked tonight. I think he was unlocked like 20 or so for me, and he's so fun. And I'm like, man, I wish I could have jumped in with him right away instead of kind of wasting my time and grinding with these other characters. I want to really try them all. So I wish there was a way that they either unlock faster or just give them to us. I don't really understand why Nintendo feels they have to gate this content. If it's Nintendo The Game, as at least I'm describing it to be, there really doesn't have to be any reason as to why we have to play the game to enjoy it further. Because what's going to happen is people are going to get burnt out before it gets good, and that is not a good thing to do, especially if Nintendo is hyping up their online service for this competitive bracket system and for people jumping online and competing with their friends. It's not going to be fun if you have to grind for hours to work your way up to characters that you like. I think that's a major misstep on their part, and I hope that as other companies put together these franchise or major games, they really take a step back and think, you know, maybe people don't want to necessarily unlock every single thing. The incentive of Smash has never been about unlocking that next character or about beating that next stage. It's just been about that moment-to-moment gameplay, those fun experiences, those crazy moments when you're at the clutch and you pull off a victory, or playing in some of the goofy stories that they have, like the Space Emissary, which was amazingly fun. That's unfortunately missing in Ultimate, and that's where I feel like Ultimate isn't quite so Ultimate. The World of Light mode that they have injected into the game is a slog. It is not fun. It is very boring. I like the concept that everybody's a toy, but their souls have been stolen. You have to bring them back. I think that's an interesting idea. I like that you have sort of a soft RPG element to it, where you can equip different heroes to kind of aid you and give you boosts to your abilities, or to start you with an item or some sort of perk. I like that. I feel it adds a little bit more diversity to the game that wasn't already there. But I feel like, I mean, the little bit I've played it, it's boring as heck. And it's just very, very grindy. Just like as it is grindy when you're trying to get all the different characters, it's grindy to work your way through this World of Light story where you're fighting enemy after enemy after enemy, and just nothing exciting is happening, and it's not rewarding. And I think that's a major misstep. Despite the fact that the characters are behind an arbitrary play wall, and despite the fact that the World of Light mode is what it is, everything else about this game is absolutely perfect and phenomenal. The menu system is easy to use. Creating custom matches is very easy to use. They have a built-in bracket tournament league that you can just click and just make your own bracket and start playing with your friends right there. I love that. Unfortunately, it's still hampered by that dorky Nintendo Online service where you got to use your phone and an app to talk to your friends. I don't even pay for it. I don't want it. I don't care about it. I've always thought Nintendo Online is a big misstep, but I'm not going to ding Smash Brothers Ultimate because that's what they have to use. The game in of itself is phenomenal. I just really enjoy playing it, you know, maybe 20, 30 minutes, just jump into a quick match. When I'm waiting to eat dinner, or when I wake up in the morning and I'm waiting on the missus to get ready to go to work, or whatever it happens to be. I find I could jump in and do a quick match or two, and I love it for that, and it's so, so much fun. So to me, is Smash Brothers Ultimate the ultimate Smash Brothers? Absolutely, yes, it is. We even have more characters on the way, like Piranha Plant, and some Joker was just announced from Persona 5, with more DLC packs to come. I don't see why this game has to stop. Bring in more games, bring in more franchises. Here's hoping we get the Master Chief, which would absolutely blow my mind, but if not, that's okay too. I'm sure Nintendo will continue to impress us with some amazing across the aisle DLC, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more franchises injected into this already very, very rich, very, very beloved franchise. For everybody out there who's a game developer who's thinking about how to make a game that's a tribute to your fans, look no further than Smash Brothers Ultimate. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, this game is absolutely a 10. This is an absolute masterpiece in every sense of the word. Everything about this game is pretty much perfect, with the exception of the grinding that you have to do with characters and the World of Light mode. And I know that maybe sounds like it's a big portion of the game, but playing with the, even if you only had those like stock 8 characters to start with and you had no other ones, obviously we'd be talking about the original Smash, but because there's so much history there with the assist trophies and the different stages, and just how much of a nostalgia trip it is for a guy like me who's been playing Nintendo games for close to 34 years. I started playing Nintendo games, my parents said, when I was 3, okay? And I'm 36 and a half, so I've been playing these games for a while, but I have to say that it just really is a very warming experience. It runs great on the Switch in docked mode. It runs great on the Switch undocked. It's just an absolute treat and a pleasure to play. I've absolutely signed up for any DLC they throw our way, and I am beyond excited for this game to continue to grow and develop and evolve over the years. I think this could be just the ultimate Smash, which is what it is, but I really see this game as being a flagpole in Nintendo's franchise history. And I think this is one of those games that is absolutely a system seller. And I think this is something that people will absolutely love to play if they haven't yet already played. I don't know what the sales numbers are yet, but I'm sure they are ultimate. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Smash Brothers Ultimate. Tell me why Bowser is the best, because you know I'm right. Bowser remains for life. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.